welcome today. In today's session we're going to talk more about the session of today. I hope you enjoy more and more. If it's your first time to see this video, please pause it and to see the first video. Talk about the introduction of database, and you can see how the database works. Today we are going to see the ways of creating the database. So if you want to create the database, which way you must use it. So here I have the two ways to creating the database, and the first way is just to create the database using XAMPP. So in my computer I have installed XAMPP. So if we want to create the database, for instance, let's try to create a database called the students. So if you want to use this first way, so you come in your database. As you see, I'm just opening my database. Just go to your database and just go to PHPMyAdmin. Now from here you can create the new by clicking the new. Just write the name of the database. For instance, I'm just saying student. After writing the name student, just create as well. Now you see the name student created. As you see how it look, this name student. Let's zoom in to see the created the created database called the student. And you see here, this is a created name that you call the student. So this is the first way to create the database. So if we want to drop this database, what do you do if you want to create to drop this database? So remember that the name of database is a student. So to drop this database in PHPMyAdmin, just come in SQL structured querying language. Just click and write the command just to remove this student. So in the command, just write the drop, then the database name, database, then database name is student. Okay, database student. Then after writing, make sure you terminate this. So when terminate, just scroll it up, just click. Now go. As you see now, we are just removing our created database for the student. Now nothing about the student. So this is the first approach to creating the database. But the second approach, that's today we are going to work with more and more. We just creating the database by using something called CMD, means command prompt. So in command prompt we are just going to create this database. So how you can create the database in the command CMD? Just first of all, as you know, you must know the path to reach in the CMD. So the path to reach in CMD command prompt, just come in your XAMPP. Just go in your computer local disk C. Let's say wait it. Just come in the computer local disk C. Click it. Just go in your XAMPP. In XAMPP, just find something called MySQL. If you just let's zoom it, okay, just go into MySQL, open it, and within the MySQL, just click the bin is standing for binary. Open it, and then here just double touch or highlight all, and then type CMD, then press enter. As you see what is going to be happening as well. We see open the CMD in MySQL command. So here, from here, we must put the path to reach where we want to go, so as to use our command to create the database. So the first pass, keep in mind that we say MySQL dot exe dash use standing for user root dash p means password. Then press enter. As you see now, you required to enter password. If you want to enter password, you can enter, but to me I just leaving it blank. Now as you see, welcome to MariaDB monitors as well. Now from here is the easy way to write our command, because we are in a database called the MariaDB. So from here is the way you can create the database. Keep in mind that now let's go step by step. First of all, in order to create the database, we use the command called something called create the database, then database name. The name of our database we talk about is also called the student. So now in your CMD, just write create. Okay, just create database, then database is student. After then terminate it, create database student. As your query say okay, one row affected, means that we are successful create the database called the student. So in order to see if we have students, so we have something command we call the show command. So you can say show databases. As now as you see, wow, we have created the database called the student. As you see, we have the database called the student now. So in next command, we're just going to see how to use our database. Now we created our database, so which way to use our database? As you see now, we already created the database. Now we're going to see how to use the available database or created the database. We have the command to use the database. So to use the database, we say we say show databases. So that's a good way to see the available database. As you see now, we're going to create create the database. So our created database is just called student. So if a student, we say use, then use student, you say use student, then terminate, press enter. See database changed in. Now we are database called the student. So now we in a database called the student. So from there we can work with a database. You can do each and everything. So let's go step by step to see the next things to keep in mind. So to use the database, we use the command use. Now from there, so if we want to command use to delete the database or drop the database, if you want to remove your database created in your table in your database, to remove it, we have some commands that you're going to use in your database. So if you want to remove your created database in CMD, we have something called drop. We say drop. We drop what? We drop database. Database. Then database name is called student. Now the net. Now you see one row affected, and now here is read none. Why none? Because you didn't see any database called student. So if we want to confirm that no created database student, let us use command use to see if we are database student if found in the list of database. Now as we see use database, and you see unknown database student. Why unknown database student? Because we drop it, we delete it. Now we didn't have a database. So from there we can say now thanks for watching EDakho TV. So see you when you see me. Please make sure remember to like, to subscribe, and to comment to my channel, and God may bless you. Bye bye.